Hello again, everybody. This is Derek, and I am coming back at you with another Wargaming and Miniature video. And in today's video, we're going to continue on with our What's in the Box series. And in today's What's in the Box, we are going to be looking at this Daimler Armored Car Troop. It has 4 vehicles, probably 2 Daimlers and 2 Dingos. It's British late war Flames of War models. Now, if you've never played Flames of War, it's a World War II miniatures game in 15mm by Battlefront, or 1/100 scale. You got a little bit of an assembly. I like the picture. It shows a Little John, because that's probably a 2-pounder, I'm guessing, which is kind of like a 37mm cannon. And for additional armor piercing, they might have given it like a steel grenade, like the Germans do on their 37s, but they call it the Little John. Okay, so let's go ahead and take the plastic off. Let's open this up and let's see exactly what we get on the inside of this. All right, it says this is all plastic and we get 2 of each. It doesn't say anything about a card or decals. So let's see what we get. Well, okay, we get 2 sprues and a 3rd sprue of tank commanders. Okay. All right, so are these 2 sprues exactly the same? Yes, they are. So let's just take a look at one of these sprues. You've already seen the Tank Commander sprues on a bunch of previous videos, so we're not really going to take a look at these. I will point out that you've got a couple of tank crews, maybe this one, and this one, which has a longer base to let them stick up higher out of the hole, which I think would be good for the Dingo and the Daimler, because they got these big open tops, not like a cupola. Okay, just taking a look at this. I don't know why I flipped that over, but it looks like the Daimler, the entire side is one piece with wheels and everything. You don't have to attach wheels or anything. I really like that. Same thing with the Dingos. The Dingos look like they're going to be very easy to attach to the lower hulls, right? Okay. Okay. Lower hulls. Okay, now because these vehicles, I guess, because they're so small or dainty, they don't have the standard like 1 pin on one side, 2 pins on the other. It looks like they are identical on both sides, but because of the shape of the hull, it looks like it would only fit one way. I don't know. Maybe I could put it on backwards. Nope. Okay, I see. Yeah, it doesn't look like I would be able to put it on backwards. But I can do pretty much anything. I could easily put this on backwards. So I'll just have to pay close attention to it. Then you'll have an upper hull here and there. This upper hull actually has a giant hole for you to place your crew member. And it has an open front section where you would put this plate with this Bren gun sticking out. That's nice. Now this turret has an open side that you would. It's probably this piece right here with the smoke launcher built in. You put that on the side. Then you have a trap door here, which can be put on closed or flip it over and you can put it on open. Same with the Dingo. You've got this door here that you can place closed over the hole, or you can flip it over and put it open. You got a spare tire here. Looks like it would go on the side of the Daimler because it's a giant tire. I got a couple of guns. Okay, one of them has the Little John already attached, so that's not something that you would be having to attach. So you can just go with the autocannon or the cannon or the Little John. Now these go on the turret. This one only has a machine gun. So, okay, now looks like there's ammo cans, probably for the machine gun. Not sure. It looks like it goes on the side of the Daimler. It looks like if I cut this model down the center here, the Daimler and the Dingo are two separate halves to the sprue. So they don't necessarily have to be... I mean, you can save or sell one half or the other. That's pretty cool. So if I get any more of these, I could always open it up, split it up, and sell it by the sprue. And someone could get a Daimler armored car, or they could just get a Dingo or whatever. Or they could get the whole platoon. This looks like a back plate for the hull. And this looks like a front plate that attaches to the hull, to upper hull to the lower hull. Dingo only has like 5 pieces, 6 pieces. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's zoom in on this so you can see exactly what the models look like. So let me adjust the camera and I'll be right back. All right, now I'm only going to show one sprue because they're both identical. Let's see. Am I going to be able to get... Okay, that's good enough. All right, so this is the Dingo side. We have the upper hull of the Dingo, right? We have the side. Looks like he's got an ammo cans on there. Then there's the other side of the Dingo. The lower hull where you would attach the wheels. And then there is a plate that goes over the hole on the top. And then this is the, I wanted to say Lewis gun, but that's a Bren gun, which goes in a little machine gun slot that would go on the front of the Dingo. That's pretty much it. And the wheels, they're pretty big for the size of that vehicle. That's pretty cool. All right, so let's take a look at the Daimler. Got the spare tire. The back of the hull looks like it's got a few tools. The front hull looks like it's got a gas cap. You got the machine gun and cannon. And then here you got the machine gun cannon, but with the Little John. Okay. The turret, and you can see how it's open, where you can fill it with the top plate, or you can turn that top plate around where it can be open. And then that is the side. Looks like an antenna mount. So if I wanted to use a little fishing line and make an antenna, I could do that. And there is a pin for attaching the bottom of the turret to the hull. But as you already know, I don't use those pins. I appreciate that they give them to me in case I don't have a magnet. But what I do is I use magnets instead of... And I'm all over the place. Oh, I'm on the... Okay, that's why. Because I flipped it over. Okay, so there's the... there's the Daimler. There's the Little John, the turret. This is all underside stuff. And there is the pin right there, which would mount in this little hole. But you can see they make that hole in a way where I can put a 5mm magnet in there. And then on the hull itself, you can mount a little 5mm magnet in there, and then it would just sit on there and be magnetized. And there's the side. Look at the little exhaust pipe. That's pretty cool. And you can kind of see the suspension of the tires. A lot of detail. I don't see a lot of work that needs to be done. Once you clip them off, it looks like there's no like mold lines or anything like that really needs to be fixed. There's a little crew trapdoor on the side there. That's pretty cool. And then you got these guys, look like little ammo racks that you would mount for additional ammo externally. All right, well, that was the Daimler Armored Car Troop, which comes with 2 Daimlers and 2 Dingos. And I love the fact that this is like the triangle unit, because they've got like square, circle, triangles, and lozenges, which is a diamond. Yeah, very quick to put together. They look really good, very detailed. Simple assembly. I could probably put all these together in probably 30 minutes. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thanks for coming out and checking out this video. Be sure to check out my other What's in the Boxes if you're curious about other miniatures, companies, and contents. And if you're shopping for miniatures like this, or sci-fi, fantasy, historical, Napoleonic, whatever, hit me up at my eBay address so that you can see what kind of work I've done. And I do paint. So a lot of the miniatures on that eBay store there are actually painted, so you can get painted models to save you some time. But if you have some miniatures that you need to get painted, I also do commission work. So you can email me right there, where I will be glad to quote you a price and let you know how much my services cost. All right, guys, I will catch you in the next video.